sadness is wiped away by the fact that that one game at Assembly Hall, where you happen to be 15-0 this season, pick it up early with Indiana up by 3. Colin Hartman comes in off the bench and immediately makes an impact. A nice look to Troy Williams cutting. Oh, we'll talk plenty about Troy throughout the show. He can one-handed Thunder Chunky. Indiana down by 1. A few minutes later, Hoosiers up by 2. Yogi Ferrell over the back of his head. Then he gets in position for the 3. Ferrell had 14 in the first. Indiana up by 5. Did I mention that Troy Williams made his presence known? Steal, stroll, and score. Look, Ma, left hand. Indiana up by 12 and cruising. Now up by 7. Thomas Bryant the steal up ahead to Williams. He also had 14 in the first half. Indiana up by 9. Final minute of the first half. Give Purdue credit, didn't get blown out. There was a chance that would happen in that atmosphere. Instead, Isaac Haas barely has to jump, still counts for 2. Boilers down 7 at the break. Early second half, John, one way you offset that size of Purdue, knock down long-range shots.
You scheme against size by pulling bigs away from the basket. There's a reason why A.J. Hammons only had 1 rebound, because he was not in position to rebound the basketball. Yes, these went in, but you pull the bigs away from the basket, and they're not going to be as effective.
12 made triples in the game for Indiana. After the last one you saw from Robert Johnson, Hoosiers are up by 16. And then Williams just not to be denied. 19 points on the night. Indiana up by 15. Purdue within 11, 4 minutes to play, down by nearly 20 in this game. Back come the Boilers. P.J. Thompson for 3, and then this the scariest news of all perhaps for Indiana. Robert Johnson down, falls awkwardly on the knee. Remember, James Blackman Jr. already gone for the year. Johnson would not return. Back the other way we come with Dakota Mathias. The Midwestern Cowboy allows the flyby. He's dialing down the center for 3. Purdue within 2, under 10 ticks to go. Hoosiers up 2. Yogi Ferrell drives, rejected by A.J. Hammons. It looks like it's clean on the way up, but take another look. Hammons hits the rim on his way by. That's an automatic goaltend, and Indiana would hang on to win. 77-73 is the final. 57 of those 77 scored by just 4 men: Ferrell, Williams, Bryant, and Max Bielfeldt, who had a terrific ball game both inside and outside for Indiana. Hoosiers now improving to 12-3, and they can see that Big Ten regular season title not too far ahead of them with just 3 games to play. We head to Assembly Hall now. Allison Hayes standing by with post-game reaction.
Joined now by Yogi Ferrell. Another huge win at home, and of course it's against your rival. How big, though, in the grand scheme of the Big Ten is this win for you tonight?
This is a very crucial win for us. You know, we want to go out, winning the Big Ten championship, and we knew going up against a great team like Purdue, we're going to have to get this win going for us coming down the stretch.
And of course, this is your rival. How much emotion plays into a game like this?
Man, Indiana-Purdue is one of the biggest rivalries in the nation. So we knew all the hype about it. Our guys prepared for this. And I felt like the fans definitely helped us out a lot with their energy. They were electric tonight.
You guys were in control most of this game, but Purdue makes a run and comes back at it. How are you able to finish it off with a W?
Well, I think staying together. We never got quiet when they went on a little run. They're a great team, so they know how to score. But I felt like we stayed together and got defensive stops down the end.
And talk about the three-point shooting ability of this team, especially here at home.
It's great, man. We're in the gym all the time working on threes after practice every day. So guys get that confidence, and now they just bring it to the game, and it's just basically lights out.
Congratulations on the win. We'll send it back to the studio in Chicago.